Hi, I'm Daniel from Full Frame Systems, and in this video we're going to be going over how to edit a project and go over most of the possibilities of a project. To start, we need to navigate to the project we would like to edit. First, click on the project item in the side navigation menu. This will render a new screen with all of your current projects. Then, find the project you would like to edit either by navigating the lists or by using the search bar on the top left corner. Now just click on the pencil icon and the project will now load onto your screen. The first screen that you will see is the project overview screen. This is what we call the project elements map. Basically, this is a selection of links to help you get to useful areas quicker. You can navigate to any of these options by simply clicking on the link to go straight to that card or the buttons to get to that tab. You can also see at the bottom of the billing card there is a quick view of the balance due on the project. This is useful if you just want to see if or how much of a balance due is left. Let's move on to the order page of the project. To get there, just click on the Order tab on the top menu of the project screen. On the order page, the first card you will see is the Tasks card. This card shows which tasks are assigned to who, a description of the task, whether the task is completed or not, and the date that the task will take place. To set a task as complete, all you have to do is click on the checkbox in the task row. If for some reason you've accidentally marked a task as complete, then you can simply just click that checkbox again to mark it as incomplete. To edit a task, all you have to do is click on the pencil icon in that row. A new modal window will open with the information for that task, and then edit whatever you need to and click on the save button below. To delete a task, just click on the trash can icon. This will move the task to the unassigned tab of the tasks card. To view any unassigned tasks, simply click on the unassigned tab above the assigned task list. If you want to assign a currently unassigned task, then you can click on the Create Task button. This can be done on both the Assigned and Unassigned tab. After clicking the button, a new modal window will appear exactly like the Edit modal, just without any task information. The first option is which task or tasks you would like to assign. Whether you want to assign each task individually or group them together is up to your business needs. However, this is a useful feature if you have, say, a main shoot and the same photographer is doing an additional add-on at the same time, as this will let you create one task for both. Next is the name of the event. Again, you can name it whatever you would like here. Following that is the description of the task. Here you will put what the task entails and any necessary details needed for the person working the task. Then is the start date. This is the date for when the task is scheduled to be started. The next two fields are pretty self-explanatory. The first is the duration, and this just indicates how long the task is estimated to be completed. This is very important as it will help the scheduler determine if the team member has time to make another booking afterwards should a client want an appointment later that day. The second is the compensation field. This is important to reporting and bookkeeping as this can help manage your payroll. Here you would input how much compensation you are giving the team member for completing the task. This is solely for reporting purposes and will never be shared with any client. Finally, there's the assigned user field. Here you'll see a drop-down list of team members that you can choose from or can also type in their name to filter the list and then select from the list. The next card we're going to be looking at is super straightforward, and it is the property address card. Here is simply where you can edit the property address should you ever need to. However, the feature that you may be using more than just editing the address is the override location feature. This is an extremely useful tool when the API gets the coordinates wrong for the property address you submit. To override the location, simply click on the checkbox, then a map will appear with the current PIN location for the property address. To change the PIN, simply click on the correct location on the map and the PIN will move to that location. If the location of the property is off the viewable map area, then you can click and drag on the map to move it around. Below the property address card is the listing information card. This card is where you can input or edit the headline, description, list price, and MLS listing number. All of this information is used in the marketing materials such as flyers, property website, and video tours. The headline should be a one-sentence description that catches the buyer's attention, while the description should be a more robust description of the property with emphasis on the property's key attributes. For the price range field, you can either put a fixed price or a price range, which again will be used in the flyers in the property website. Last on this card is the MLS listing number, and it is generally useful for buyers and other agents in the area to be able to look up the MLS listing if they want. The instructions card is below the listing information card. This is another straightforward card. This is where you can find or put any information relating to lockbox or gate codes to be able to access the property. You will also find the special instructions. This is where you or your client can add any special instructions such as any points of focus or any areas that should be avoided within the property. Let's now take a look at the cards in the other column. The first one we will be looking at is the automatic inactivation card. In this card, you only have one option, whether you would like to prevent project inactivation after the expiry date, which is a year from project creation. If this option is enabled, then the project will not automatically change its status to inactive after a year and will require you to manually change the status. The next card in that second column is the package and add-on card. This card will give you an overview of the package and all of the add-ons that have been ordered along with the price for each of those. The other useful part of this card is that it allows you to also edit the order. Editing packages and add-ons is super simple, just to click on the edit link for the part of the order you would like to edit. A new modal window will appear. If you choose the packages, then you will see the packages appear in that modal window, then just click on the new one that you would like to change the order to. Or if you choose the add-ons, then the window will show all the add-ons eligible for that property location, and all you have to do is click on the checkbox that you would like to add or remove along with any necessary information such as number of photos or quantity. Lastly, regardless of whether you picked to edit the package or add-ons, click the Confirm Selection button. The second to last card is the Property Details card. Here you can change the property details such as size, lot size, beds, and bath. Just change the value in the field you would like to change and the application will save the changes automatically. If the market the property is located does not use the units that the size and lot size are set to, you can easily change that by clicking on the drop-down menu next to the size and lot size text box and choose the correct units for the market. The last card on the screen is the Project Notes card. This card is useful for relaying information to other members on the project, whether it be team members or the agent. Another useful feature is that you can set a note to be private so that it is only visible to you. To add a note, simply click on the Add Note button and a new modal window will appear with a text field where you can input whatever note you would like. If you want to change the note to be private, just click on the eye icon on the right side of the text field. Once you're done, click the Save button and you're done. You should now be able to see the note in the Project Note card. Now let's take a look at the media page of a project. To get here, once within the desired project, click on the Media tab in the top navigation bar. Here you will only see one card, the Media card, which houses all media uploaded to the project, whether that's pictures, videos, or even PDFs. There are two ways of uploading media to the project. The first is to simply drag and drop the media selected on your computer into the media card in the gray area. The second way to accomplish this would be to use the Browse button in the top right corner of the card. This will open a new window on your screen, then navigate to the folder that has your media on your computer and select what you would like to upload. Finally, click on the Open button and your files will begin to upload to the project. If you would like the media that you have uploaded to be in a different order for the media gallery, then simply click and drag the images to the order you would like them to appear. On the media, you will see 5 selectable options. The first is the empty checkbox. If you click on this, you will be selecting this media. This is useful if you want to perform the same operation on multiple media at the same time, such as downloading and deleting. Once the media you want to use are selected, you can then click on the Selected button. This will bring down a drop-down menu with various options such as download and print or MLS size, the ability to hide or show the media in the media gallery, and lastly, the ability to delete all of the selected media. If you would like to perform one of these actions on all of the media, then simply click the Select All button to the left of the Select button. The next icon in the media is the eye icon. This icon will determine if the media is visible or hidden in the media galleries. The normal eye means the media is visible, while the eye with the line through it indicates that the media is hidden. Next is the globe icon. This determines whether or not the media is the property website header. It is very easy to know which is the current header, as the globe will be bigger in a different color to the rest. To change the header, simply click on the globe on the media that you would like to make the header. The next icon is the download icon. When clicked, this icon will start the download process for only that one image. Lastly, there's the trash icon on the media itself. Clicking on this icon will delete only that media file. This is often useful if you accidentally uploaded an incorrect file. Finally, let's take a look at the last two buttons at the top right of the media card, the Notify Clients and the Setting buttons. The Notify Clients button is fairly straightforward. Simply click it and a drop-down menu will appear. Then select whether you would like to notify the clients if the photographs or videos are ready. After you click on one of the two options, an email will be sent out to the client notifying them that the media is ready to be viewed. Lastly, the settings page is to change the behavior of the media gallery on the property website. When you click this button, a new modal window will appear with many options. The first option is whether you would like the media to be displayed in a grid. If that is what you would like, simply click the checkbox next to Enable the Grid and choose the size of the thumbnail you would like it to display. You can always click on the preview buttons to see what the current settings look like. We encourage you to play around with these settings and preview them so you can get a better understanding of how these function. Below that, you can choose whether you would like to enable autoplay. This will automatically play the slideshow once the property website is loaded. You can also customize the transition effects between media, the timing of how often the media changes, and what music is being played during the slideshow. Next, let's take a look at the embeds page. To get started, after navigating the project you would like to add, remove, or edit an embed, click on the Embeds tab on the top navigation bar. Once you arrive at the Embeds page, you can add a new embed by clicking on the New Embed button in the top right corner. This will bring down a drop-down menu with various options. Choose the one that you would like to use. In this video, we're going to be going over the custom and the Vimeo embed options, as the others are almost identical to the Vimeo uploading process. After clicking on the custom option, a new modal window will appear where you can input a navigation and section title. The navigation title is the title that will appear on the property site's navigation bar, while the section title will be the title above the embed on the property site. After that, simply copy and paste the embed code provided to you by the service you would like to use. Then select whether you would like the embed to appear on the branded, unbranded, or both property sites and click Save. For the other options, the process is very similar. Simply select the service you would like to add. In this case, we're going to be choosing Vimeo. Then the new modal window will appear with the same options as before, except this time, instead of copying and pasting an embed code, we are just going to take the Vimeo URL or video code, which is the letters after the / in the URL, and paste that into the Vimeo URL/code section. After we are done, click Save and you will now see the embed on the embeds card below. If you want to change the order in which the embeds appear on the property site, you can simply drag and drop them to the correct positions. Now let's take a look at the icons that are on the embeds. The first icon is the camera icon, and this will determine if the video embed is included in the video-only website. If it is included, the icon will only be a camera, while if it is not included, it will be a camera with a line through it. To switch between the two, simply click on the icon. The next icon is the eye icon, and this determines whether or not the embed is visible in the property website. Again, if it is visible, it will only be an eye icon, while if it is hidden, it will have a diagonal line through the eye. Then, next to that is the pencil and paper icon, and this icon is used to edit the embed. If you would like to change something, such as titles, code, or which property sites it appears on, click on this button and the modal window will appear again with all the information. Change whatever you would like to change and then click the Save button. You can also preview an embedded video by clicking on the play button on the embed. Lastly, there's the trash icon, which is used to delete the embedded content completely. To delete it, simply click on the trash icon and the embed will be deleted. The next page we're going to be taking a look at is the property websites page. To get to this page, simply navigate to the project that you want to edit the property website of and click on the Property Website tab in the top navigation bar. On this page, there are 4 cards: the website template card, the website links card, the unique URL card, and the tracking codes card. The first card we're going to be taking a look at is the website template card. This card allows you to enable or disable the property site, select the template that you would want to use, and organize the section order for the property website. To enable or disable the property website, simply click on the Enable Property Website checkbox. If checked, then the website is active. If it is just an empty square, then the website has been disabled. To change the template that is used on the property website, click on the Change Template button on the top right of the card. This will open a new modal window with all the templates available to use. To select the template, simply click on the button with the name of the template. Some of the templates available, such as blocks, require more information to be input, as well as images to be selected for certain sections. These are represented by the buttons titled Add Features and Image Set. The Add Features button allows you to highlight features of the property that an agent would like to display on the property site. The Image Set button will allow you to select which image is prominently displayed in that section of the property site. The last element of this card is the section cards. If you would like to rearrange these sections, you can easily do so by dragging and dropping the cards in the correct order. The checkbox on the section card determines whether or not the section is visible on the live website. Checked being visible, unchecked being hidden. Lastly, there is the header link name and the section name text boxes. These allow you to change the menu link and section title on the property site respectively. The second card, or the first card on the right-hand column, is the website links card. This is a pretty straightforward card in that it only holds the URLs for the active websites that you can use. These are branded, unbranded, no address, and video-only websites. The branded site is the complete site with agent and brokerage branding. The unbranded site is the same thing with the agent and brokerage branding removed. The no address site is the same as the unbranded site but doesn't have the address of the property stated anywhere. And the video only website only contains videos that are embedded in the site using YouTube or Vimeo. To open the website on your browser, simply click on the URL for the site you would like to open. If you would like to copy the property site URL, you can click on the clipboard icon next to the URL, which will copy the URL to your computer's clipboard, ready to paste wherever you need to put it. The last card we're going to take a look at is the tracking code card. This card allows you to add tracking codes to the property website's header and is useful if you would like to track the performance of the website outside of Full Frame Systems environment. To add the tracking code, click on the Add Tracking Code button and a new modal window will appear. Here, input your Google Analytics tracking ID, select whether you want to track branded, unbranded, or both, and then click the Save button. You should now see your tracking code ID in the tracking codes card. To edit an existing tracking code, simply click on the pencil icon, and to delete a tracking code, simply click on the trash can icon. Let's move on to the next page, which is the Flyers page. To get here, simply navigate to the project that you would like to create or edit a flyer on, and then click on the Flyers tab in the top navigation bar. To edit an existing flyer, simply click on the pencil and paper icon in the top left of the flyer. This will open a new page with all the work done on the flyer for you to edit. If you would like to create a new flyer, then click on the New Flyer button on the top right corner. A new modal window will appear with the flyer template options available. Click on the one you would like to use and the new page will load with the empty flyer template. On the flyer template page, you will see a column on the left with all the uploaded photographs, the flyer template and any work done in the middle, and a card on the right that has all of the text information that goes on the flyer. To place a photo on the flyer, simply drag and drop the photograph into an open photo spot on the flyer. You can see more photos by clicking on the arrows above and below the photo column. To delete a photo from the flyer, simply click on the trash can icon in the lower right corner of the photograph. If you are having issues selecting a photograph, you can always click the Focus on Hover button to change the behavior to Focus on Click. This means you will have to click to select the photograph before interacting with it. On the right side, you will see 3 buttons above the property information page. These are Save Flyer, Download PDF, and Return to Flyers. These are pretty straightforward. The first will save your work, the second will generate and begin to download a PDF version of the flyer, and the final button will return you to the main Flyers page on the project. Next, let's move on to the Billings page. To get to this page, navigate to the project you would like to see the billing history, process a payment, or input a credit card. Then click on the Billing tab in the top navigation bar. Here you will see 2 cards, one for the credit card and the other for the order and payment history. The credit card tab is fairly straightforward. Here you or a client can input a credit card as well as process a payment if a credit card is already on file. To save the credit card information to an account, simply fill in all of the fields on the card and then click the Remember Card checkbox option. Then all that's left to do is agree to the terms and conditions by clicking on the checkbox and then click the Process Payment button on the bottom. On the Order and Payment History card, you will see the history of the order of the project as well as any payments or adjustments made to the project. This will look similar to a spreadsheet and contain important information such as date, type, add or remove, package or add-on title, quantity, price, and subtotal. At the bottom of the card, you will see the subtotal, the amount of sales tax that will be added, order total, how much has been paid already, and the total balance due. Back at the top of the card, you will see 3 options: Download PDF, Email Invoice, and Add Adjustment. The Download PDF and Email Invoice buttons are very straightforward. The former will start a download of the invoice for the project in the PDF format, while the latter will send an email containing the invoice to the client in a PDF format. The third button, Add Adjustment, will open up a new modal window. Here you can choose to add a discount, payment, or issue a refund. This is chosen using a drop-down menu in the Strategy field. Once the correct option has been chosen, the modal window will dynamically change. If adding a discount, you will see an adjustment type drop-down menu that lets you choose between value and percent. This will change the next field to reflect the adjustment type. Then simply input the amount or percentage that you would like to take off. While not necessary, you can also add a note which will be displayed in the description column of the order and payment history card. The payment and refund options function in similar ways. Simply select the one you would like to add, then enter the monetary amount, add a note if desired, and then it will appear on the history report. The payments adjustment is useful for when a client pays through different forms such as check or cash. The refund adjustment is how you would issue a refund to a client who has overpaid the balance due, which can sometimes happen after a package or add-on changes. Next, let's look at the Share tab. To view this page, simply navigate to the desired project, then click on the Share tab on the top navigation bar. On this page, you will see 2 cards, a Post to Social Media card and a Custom Links and Deliverables card. The Post to Social Media card is a quick and easy way to post the property website to many social media platforms. To accomplish this, simply click the link below the branded website text on the social media of your choice. This will open up a new tab with a post containing the link ready for you to add any text you would like. The Custom Links and Deliverables are an easy way to send links to any media or website outside of the full-frame system. Simply click on the Add Custom Link button on the bottom right side of the card and a new modal window will open. Then just give the link a name in the top field and put the URL or website address into the bottom field and click Save. The last page we're going to look at in the project is the Assign tab. To get here, simply navigate to the project you want to assign an agent or co-list, and then click the Assign tab in the top navigation bar. Here you can either transfer a project to another agent or co-list the property with another agent. Transferring a project is useful in the event that a brokerage gives a property to another agent or if you added a project to the wrong agent. To do this, simply start typing the agent's name into the field in the Transfer Project to Another profile card. As you type, you will see a drop-down list being filtered so that you can just click on the agent name instead of having to type out the full name. Once the agent has been selected, click Transfer Now button on the bottom right of the card, which will open a new modal window asking you to confirm the transfer. Then click Confirm, and the project will be transferred to the other agent. The card next to the Transfer Project to Another profile is the Add a Co-listing Agent card. This card is useful for when two agents are working together to sell a property and would like or need both to appear on the marketing material. To add a co-listed agent, start typing out the agent's name in the first field. This will then filter your client list and you can choose the correct client from the drop-down list. The second field is a drop-down list where you can decide which of the two should receive contact emails from the property website. This could be the primary agent, the co-listed agent, or both. Then select Save and the co-listed agent will be added to the project marketing materials. I'm Daniel, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.